All right, guys. Good morning, good afternoon to you guys. Back out here on the water today, trying to catch another catfish or two. I'm gonna have 6 rods out. I'm gonna try a little experiment today. I know I need to mix them up some, but we're gonna put bluegill on like 3 of the rods, and then we're gonna put skipjack on 3 of the rods. We're gonna try that and see how that works out and stuff. And then too, we're gonna try running two cameras today. The camera that I'm on right now, that's basically I'm gonna have it running all the time. That way I can edit the videos later on. And I got a neck camera that I use sometimes. So we're gonna be try to run 2 cameras today. I don't know. It might work and it might not, but who knows. But like I said, we back out here on the lake today. Check the descriptions if you want to know what lake we're on today. Like I said, we're gonna throw bluegill on the left, skipjack on the right. Now, I'm on a man-made lake. There's no skipjack in this lake. So a lot of the guys said they've been catching them on bluegills. There's tons of bluegills in this thing. I come over here in the springtime, I could catch 100 if they let me, but the limit's only 20. And of course, this is my local lake. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You'll have to set you up a little channel. It don't cost nothing. It's free if you're not already don't have a YouTube channel. If you try to like the button, hit that like button, or subscribe, and it won't let you like or subscribe, you probably don't have a channel set up yet. Set you up a channel. It don't cost nothing. Don't take 5 minutes to do. A 5-year-old kid can figure it out. Make sure you smash the like and the subscribe. Helps the channel out a whole lot. Helps us out a whole lot. And the more videos we put out, the more YouTube pushes our videos out to more people, so more people can see us, and it helps us out some. Down in the descriptions down there, I have just about everything down there. I've been working for about 2 days on all of that, my links and stuff to everything that I use: rods, reels, lines, hooks, even my fish finder over here, trolling motor, you name it, fish net, you name it. Basically, the only thing that I don't have down in the descriptions is the boat that I'm on, which is a 2072 Tracker Grizzly. Bought it at Memphis, Tennessee. This boat was bought in Memphis, Tennessee at the Bass Pyramid, at the pyramid down there. So we've had it, let's see, what's this, 10, 11 months we've had this boat, almost a year. I think December the 5th will be a year that I bought, was the day that I bought this boat. But anyways, we're gonna get off here. We're gonna try to catch a fish or 2 or 3, who knows. I'd like to come over here and catch about 5, but it's been slow. It's been real slow. The water temperatures today is right at 78 degrees. It's like 77.9, so might as well say 78 degrees, and it's gonna get warmer. I think the high today is supposed to be 82 is what the high today is supposed to be. Hopefully we can catch a fish. With the luck that I'm having, it's took me almost an hour to get set up. I tried to tie up to a couple of tree stumps back here because I like to sit one spot, and I couldn't. I fiddled around back here for an hour before I finally just moved and found me a bigger tree stump to tie on. My rope wouldn't stay tied on there. It kept on coming off when I put pressure on it. But that way, when I tie out, what I do, for you catfish guys, or guys that wants to just sit still, or an anchor fish, I guess you could say. Over here, I have plenty of stumps in this lake. I have all kinds of stumps. So what I actually do is tie the back of the boat up to a stump, okay? And then the front of the boat, I got my trolling motor on north setting, and I set it at like 2, on speed like number 2 is what I got it on. and it keeps the front end, what that does, it keeps that front end of that boat pointed in that direction at all times. And if the wind picks up, it won't mess with it too much. If it picks up high enough, we'll say like 20-mile-an-hour winds, I may have to bump it up to like 3 or 4 on the prop speed. But anyways, with that said, let me catch a fish real quick. I'll be right back. Big takedown, guys, right here. Big takedown. I don't know if he got it or not. He's sure pulling on it. Snatch a knot in his butt. Yep, we got him. We got him. Fish on, y'all. Fish on. I ain't even got all my rods set out here yet. And I was just fixing to set up a rod and throw it out. And I looked over, and this rod here was just bent over. Let's see if I can get him up here. See what we got. Feels like a blue cat. I don't think it's a channel cat yet, but oh yeah, he's a little old blue cat, and he is actually foul hooked. But that's the first fish of the day anyways. Hopefully he don't come unbuttoned there. You stay right there, dude. And let me grab my net. My other camera there just shut down. I was trying to run 2 cameras today. And anyways, that other camera, I mean right before his get over in there. Yeah, he mine now. Let's see if I can do a move, a little bit of moving here. Trying to do all this without breaking nothing. But anyways, let's see if I can get this other camera turned back on here. I don't know what's going on with that thing. I think it overheated, as Catfish Dave would say. All right, let me see if I can get my grippers on him. Get all this mess off around. But like I said, I ain't even got all my rods out yet. I still got 2 more rods to get in the water. And here come this old guy. There we go. Like I said, see where he got hooked at right there in the eye. Hope he ain't gonna lose that eye, because I'm gonna throw him back. Hold on there, Boudreaux. Of course, he's gonna twist all around. See if I can see how much he weighs here. Yeah, he's about 5 pounds, 5 or 6 pounds. Nice little old blue cat. I wish I knew what was going on with this other camera. But anyways, back in the water he goes. Get out of here, fishy. Y'all free. Down back in the depths to catch another day. All right, that makes one good fish in the books. That's a good sign. He come on a piece of skipjack actually. We got skipjack on this side over here, and we got bluegill over here on this side over here. And like I said, I was stood here and had the rod fixing to cast another rod out this way with a piece of bluegill. And that rod bent over, come up, bent over. And I snatched his butt up. So hopefully, I got to figure out what's going on with this other camera. So let me see if I can get this other rod out real quick. The initial rod that I was going to throw out, which is this old boy right here. Get it up out of the way so I ain't stepping all over it. So we do know that they will bite skipjack today. So, all right, guys, let me get off here and clean this mess up here and get this one baited back up. See if I can figure out what's up with this camera. All right, guys, we got T.W.R.A. Pull them up. Gonna check us out here. Well, good morning.
How you doing?
Well, I'd be doing a little better if I could get something to bite over here.
I hear you. It's been a slow day.
Yeah, it's been a little slow. How you been doing?
Been doing good. I'm just doing a little frill survey.
That's fine, that's fine.
Questions for you?
I'm gonna record you while you're doing it. I got a little YouTube channel there, and so I can do this and get him on there.
Let's see here. How many hours you been fishing today? It's
I got here at 7 o'clock this morning.
And how many more hours you plan on staying today?
I'm probably gonna fish till about 3 o'clock.
By yourself, catfishing?
Yes, sir.
Have you caught anything yet?
Not a bite yet.
No bluegill, crappie, or nothing?
No, not yet.
All right. What county are you a resident
Tipton County.
You live within 25 miles of the lake?
I live 3 miles from here.
And from this past Sunday through today, how many times have you fished here during that span?
3 times.
3 times? How much money do you spend on today's fishing trip?
Oh, I'd say about $50.
How much above that 50 would you be willing to spend before it just got too expensive?
Well, probably another 50 if I had to.
And are you fishing in some type of tournament today?
No, sir.
Are you using forward-facing sonar today?
No, sir.
How many years you been fishing this lake?
This lake, since the first day it opened, so.
30 years ago.
Yeah.
On a rating from 1 to 5, how would you rate the overall fishing in this lake? 5 being the best.
The 5 being the best, I'd say about 2.5.
And have you fished in a tournament on this lake in the last 12 months?
No, sir.
And let's see here. What type of lake permit do you have today?
Yearly.
Yearly. And do you have any fishing improvement recommendations for this lake?
Some, yes. The same ones. The grass, the ramps, and I think y'all stocked. I heard y'all put some catfish in here, so but I'd stock it some. Okay. Put some more in here. Because these guys come over here with these jugs and they just wear them out. I probably might get hung for saying this, but I wish y'all would do away with the jugs for a couple of years. That would help the catfish population.
I got you down.
Now I got a couple of questions for you. What's the status on Herb Parsons?
I'd probably be the last person to find out.
I talked to one of the other guys. It wasn't Damien, it was one of the other guys, and he said maybe October, November, maybe. He wasn't sure before they really had it open. And there was another, somebody had told me they had put some catfish in here. Do you know what it was? If they did?
If they did, it's probably
channels. That's what I was scared of. I was hoping it was blues.
I mean, I don't
right.
know for sure.
Right.
I'd have to ask my boss.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not aware of that. Nobody's told me that they put any.
Oh, okay. So somebody had told me, and I was like, okay. And I hadn't heard anybody else say anything. And I said, first time I seen one of you guys, I was going to ask y'all. So, all right, man. Yeah. What was your name again?
My name's PJ.
PJ, yeah. All right, PJ. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. You have a good day. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I got that guy on video. They come around. I guess I've been checked. This is October, maybe 4 or 5 times. I think that guy told me right there, PJ. I think he says he comes over here 2 days a week. He's got a couple other lakes that he checks out. And he checks this one like every other day, and another one every other day, and another one every other day. But he's a real nice guy. I think this is his first year doing this, because I've been checked by these guys over here before. But this year here's the first year that I've ever seen this guy. So I think he's fairly new. Now I see 3 boats back there. There's one there, and one over there by the bank. He'll ride back there and he'll ask them the same questions that he asked me. And really it's good that they do that, because, you know, they want feedback from the fishermen, from people that actually fish the lake, want to know, you know, what's being caught in the lake and stuff like that. I've had them to do that, you know, over the last 10 years quite frequently. And they'll ask you for suggestions and stuff. But like always, this government tied up with the government, they ain't gonna do much. You can recommend all you want, but they ain't gonna do nothing. They got 2 boat ramps up here at the bait shop, and one of the things is they're not steep enough. They're not steep enough, really. When they designed them, they should have been a little steeper, because you gotta almost get in. There's a Big Dan over on the Big Dan Boat Show YouTube channel would say you almost got to get in too deep. You almost got to put your back tires in the water just to get your boat off your trailer. And another thing is with that ramp, whenever they made that ramp, it's so slick with that slime on there. There's no grooves in the pavement up there, so you just about will slide off in there if you're not careful. I think last year there was 3 trucks that was lost on this side of the boat ramp, because they'd get down in there, get their back tires on that ramp, and like I said, it's so slick they just slide right off right on in the water. But we can bitch about it all we want, they ain't probably gonna do me nothing about it. If anybody on here knows some government officials or somebody up here in Nashville, get on the horn with them and tell them to fix that ramp. That and our grass. The first 10 or 15 years that this lake was open, the grass over here, they used to treat it, because in the summertime when it gets hot, of course I don't fish over here that much in the summertime. I try to fish in the river as much as I can. But around the banks, out to about 200 yards, you can't even hardly fish around the banks, because the grass is so thick. And if the water depths, like right here, where we're at right now, I don't know how well you can see that there, but we're in 33 foot of water. Right here, we're okay. But if you get in 15 foot of water or shallower, that grass is so bad and grows up in there, it's so bad that you can't hardly fish it. Now, the bass guys over here, and when I used to bass fish over here, I used to kind of love it in the summertime. That may be what we have to start doing in the summertime, and start bass fishing, because you can go around the edge of this thing in the summertime and take soft plastics and throw up on top of that grass, and them bass will come up out of there like with frogs and stuff. They'll come up out of that grass for them. So we can get this YouTube channel up and running and get monetized and a couple of thousand subscribers. And I've already had some guys on here, some bass fishing guys that watch my channel. Appreciate you guys too. That's asked me to do some bass fishing videos over here, because I talk to people on this lake all the time. that come over here, and this is mostly a bass fishing lake. I'm gonna say 90% of the people that fish this lake are bass fishermen, especially in the summertime. Now from December all the way up until April or May, it's a lot of crappie fishing guys out here. But 90% of the fishermen on this lake are bass fishermen. And there's some bass in here. It's plenty of bass in here. Now it's great for bass fishermen. So all you guys is bass fishermen watching the video, Glen Springs Lake's where we're at today. This is your, I'm telling you right now how to catch these fish in this lake. Go right around the edge of the lake to the grass lines and stuff around the edge of the lake. Get you some soft plastics, throw out there right on top of the grass and pull it right off the edge of that grass and work that grass line and stuff. That's how you catch these bass over here. But anyways, I just thought you guys might like that little interaction with the little, he's not actually a game warden, he's TWRA. They're the people that manage the lake and stuff. They come by, like I said, every once in a while and check you. But anyways, glad you guys was there with me to fish with. He asked me how many people was fishing. He says, just one person fishing. I should have told him we had about 1,000. I wish I could have told him 1,000. But we're going to get there. We're going to have our 1,000 subscribers before long. But anyways, enough about that. Let's get back to fishing. All right, guys. John Boat Robert out here with you. If you made it this far, we're headed on in back to the boat ramp. It's about 30 minutes before it's dark. They're already blowing the whistle over here for us to come in. Appreciate you guys watching the video. We didn't go to jail. PJ's talking to old PJ there with the T.W.R.A. guy. He's a pretty good old boy. He's a real nice guy. And anyways, we're gonna head on to the house and see if I can't get Miss Renee to cook us up some pork chops tonight. I think that's what we got on the menu tonight, is some pork chops. But we only caught that one little old fish there. I guess, I don't know, he may have been 7 or 8 pounds. I'm not sure how big he was, but I mean, we caught him as soon as we set up. But well, we had fun. That's the main thing out here, having some fun. We're gonna try to we'll sit back here today talking and stuff, me and some other guys. I think the next couple of videos that we're gonna do is probably gonna be some bass videos, fall bass videos. These bass are over here, they're feeding up for the fall, and I think we're gonna see if we can get a couple of them on the camera. So don't be surprised if you see us in the Little John boat and over here doing some bass fishing in the next couple of weeks, for about a month or so maybe. We're gonna see. I need to get it in the water and put it around, because it's been sitting up for about a month. It's been a little over a month now since I've had it in the water, so I need to get it up soon. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Checking out our videos, and we're gonna go to the house. Peace.